Berto just lost everything. He thought he was smart about money, but the chief bear had a darker trap waiting. A trap 90% of viewers never escape. It's called interest rates, and it can trap you for decades. By the end of this video, you'll know how to spot it and never fall for it. Let me show you how it works. One day, Berto sees something amazing in the forest, a brand new honey machine. It makes the sweetest honey instantly. Berto wants it more than anything, but it costs 1,000 raspberries. Berto only has 200 raspberries saved up. He's disappointed. He can't afford it. Or so he thinks. The chief bear appears with a smile. "Don't worry, Berto," he says. "I can lend you the raspberries you need." Berto's eyes light up. "Really? You would do that for me?" "Of course," says the chief bear. "I'll lend you 800 raspberries. But there's a small condition. You have to pay me back with interest." "Interest?" asks Berto. "What's that?" "Oh, it's simple," says the chief bear. "It's just a small fee for borrowing my raspberries. Only 10% per year." Berto does quick math in his head. 10% of 800 is 80 raspberries. That seems reasonable. "I'll do it," says Berto. He signs the contract without reading the fine print. The chief bear smiles wider. Berto gets his honey machine. He's the happiest bear in the forest. But Berto made a huge mistake, and in 6 months, he'll regret everything. 6 months later, something strange happens. Berto receives a letter. It reads, "Dear Berto, your monthly payment of 80 raspberries is due." 80 raspberries? Berto thought he only owed 80 per year. He runs straight to the chief bear's office. "What's happening?" he asks. The chief bear adjusts his glasses. "Oh, Berto," he says smoothly. "Didn't you read the contract? The interest is 10% per month, not per year." Berto's heart sinks. 10% per month means in 1 year he'll owe almost 3 times the original amount. If this is making you nervous, good. That means you're paying attention. Subscribe now. This could save you thousands in real money. Here's what Berto didn't understand. There are 2 types of interest, simple and compound, and the chief bear uses both to trap bears. Let me show you the difference in 30 seconds. Simple interest means you pay the same amount every month. Month 1, 10% of 800 is 80 raspberries. Month 2, still 80 raspberries. Month 3, still 80 raspberries. After 6 months, you've paid 480 raspberries total. That's bad enough, but it gets worse. Compound interest means you pay interest on your interest. Month 1, you owe 800 raspberries. Add 10% interest, now you owe 880. Month 2, you owe 880 raspberries. Add 10% interest, now you owe 968. See what happened? You paid interest on the first 80. Month 3, you owe 968 raspberries. Add 10% interest, now you owe 1,065. Month 6, you owe 1,417 raspberries. With simple interest, 480 raspberries total. With compound interest, 617 raspberries total. That's 137 raspberries more just from compounding. And here's the brutal truth. The chief bear uses compound interest on all his loans. Your debt doesn't just grow, it explodes. And most bears don't even know it's happening. But wait, there's an even bigger trap. The chief bear quotes interest as 10% per month. That sounds reasonable, right? But let's do the real math. 10% per month times 12 months equals 120% per year. But with compounding, it's actually 214% per year. 214%! That's why credit cards are so dangerous. They charge you 25% per year, but the chief bear's loans over 200%. And most bears sign without doing this math. This is called the annual percentage rate, or APR, and it's the #1 trap that keeps bears in debt. The chief bear doesn't want you to know this. He wants you to focus on the monthly payment, not the total cost. Because if you knew the real number, you'd never sign the contract. This is the trap. He knew Berto couldn't pay. He wanted him to default. Because when Berto can't pay, the chief bear takes everything. The chief bear takes his honey machine and his apple trees, and sometimes even his cave. Berto is now in the debt trap. He works harder and harder, but his debt keeps growing. No matter how many raspberries he pays, he still owes more than before. This isn't just a forest story. It's happening to viewers right now. Credit cards work the exact same way. Buy now, pay later, they say. But the later becomes forever. Does this sound familiar? You're not alone. Comment below. What's your biggest debt struggle? I read every comment. Let me show you the two faces of interest. Face 1, when you borrow money, interest is your enemy. It grows against you, trapping you under debt. Face 2, when you lend or invest money, interest is your friend. It grows for you, building wealth while you sleep. The same force, opposite effects. Wealthy bears know this secret. Struggling bears never learn it. Which one are you? The smart bears understand interest rates and use them wisely. The careless bears get trapped by high rates. Now let's talk about the worst trap of all, credit cards. The chief bear gives every bear a magic card. Use this to buy anything, he says. You don't need raspberries right now, just swipe the card. Bears rush to buy. They purchase things they can't afford. At the end of the month, the bill arrives, and the interest rate? 25% per year, plus late fees, plus annual fees, plus over-limit fees. Suddenly, a bear who bought a TV for 500 raspberries owes 2,000 raspberries and is still making minimum payments. This is a modern financial cage. The bear works every day, pays the minimum, but the debt never disappears. In fact, it grows. The chief bear designed minimum payments so bears would stay in debt forever. Here's the truth nobody tells you. The chief bear doesn't want you to pay off your debt. He wants you to pay minimum forever. Because every month you're paying him interest. You're working for him, not for yourself. This is how the system really works. Wealthy bears lend money. Struggling bears borrow money. The gap gets wider every year. So what should Berto do now? He's already in debt. Is it too late? No, there's still hope, but he needs to act fast. If Berto can escape, you can too. Here's exactly how. Step 1, stop borrowing immediately. Cut up the credit card. No more new debt. Step 2, list all your debts. How much do you owe? To whom? At what interest rate? Face the real numbers. Step 3, pay the highest interest debt first. That's the one draining you fastest. It's like stopping the biggest leak in your boat. Step 4, sell unnecessary things. That honey machine? Sell it. Use the money to pay down debt. Live simpler. Step 6, increase your income. Work extra hours. Sell apples from your trees. Every extra raspberry goes straight to debt. Step 7, never borrow again for unnecessary purchases. Learn from the pain. It will take years, it will be hard, but Berto can escape. Thousands of viewers have done it. You can too. But the best strategy is to never fall into the trap in the first place. Here's how. Save before you buy. Want a honey machine? Save for it. It might take a year, but when you buy it, it's yours. No monthly payments, no interest, no chief bear controlling your choices. Patience is the secret. In a world of instant gratification, delayed gratification builds real wealth. Remember, the chief bear's office has a sign, "Quick money today," but the fine print says, "Years of payments ahead." Don't be the bear who signs without reading. Be the bear who owns apple trees. Be the bear who lends money, not the bear who borrows. Be the bear who understands interest rates, not the bear who fears them. Because in the end, There are only two types of bears: those who own the system and those who work for it. Which bear will you be? Berto learned the hard way. You don't have to. Next video, how the wise investor bear uses compound interest to get rich, where Berto discovers the secret of building real wealth and how to retire with enough apple trees to live comfortably forever. Click the video on screen now. Your future self will thank you. Subscribe so you don't miss it. See you in the next lesson.